of discussion is how can we adhere the this value of kindness and love. How can we adhere the value of? How can we adhere the value of kindness and love? Dear students, as you know, these are two words. One is kindness and second one is love. They are connected. They are related to each other. When we talk of kindness, it signifies love. When we talk of love, it signifies kindness because they had a close connection. So, how can we adhere it? What are the things? What are the situations? What kind of mindset? What kind of thought process? What kind of ideology or what kind of lifestyle you had to persist in? And out of that, all this very love and kindness will prevail. Okay? You need a kind of understanding. For example, I would say there are so many things. If we just focus on our lives, we had the different situations, we had different events, we had different occasions, we had different, we had different lifestyles where we can just persist, where we can have the opportunity to be in love, to formally activate with kindness, or formally do kindness to people, or formally have a kind of good relationship with people. There are so many things. You can just observe so many things in your life. For example, if you talk of like small things are there. There are some small things. If we focus on like small things, okay, you can very well understand that how can we propagate, how can we flourish, how can we just expand the notion of love and kindness. It's simple. For example, if I will just give a small example. If you talk of your group, if you talk of your friendship, if you talk of your you are just classmates here, you are just sharing the things, you are just sharing the sympathy, you are the kind of affection with each other, you had a kind of this very endearment each other, this kind of assimilation, this kind of affection is also just delineating the notion of love and kindness. For example, if anybody among you needs something, somebody among you will help or succor him or her, it also denotes love. Okay. For example, like you had a kind of sympathy. For example, there are two friends, they had a kind of sympathy with each other, it also forms a kind of endearment. Okay. Similarly, this is one of the institution. If anybody needs any kind of help, support, or some kind of reservation, if you will support in one way or other way, you will succor in one way or other way, it also forms a kind of sympathy. Okay, so these are the things that are connected. It's not of this class or like your classmates, your colleagues, and you can very well share love, kindness, endearment with each other. There are some other ways. For example, in a family, you can very well understand how a mother is just giving a kind of love, a kindness, she's providing sympathy to their children. Similarly, how father is acting, how he is giving a kind of love, endearment, affection to the family, even the relatives, even I should say, they're in the society, they're in the family, they're in the neighborhood. For example, you will help somebody if there is any needy person. For example, there is needy person, there are some poor sections, sections are there, they need something. If you are helping them or succoring them in one way or other way, it forms love. It also forms love. So, dear students, it is a very broad concept. It's a very broad concept. It's not simply just this kindness and love. The world depends on that. Okay. When you had a sympathy, when you had a kind of affection to any body, any person, it is better than the kind of diamond you have, better than the kind of gold you have, it's better than all the world desires you have. But let me say, once in one way, when you are related to each other, when you care each other, when you had a kind of understanding with each other, is simply creating a kind of notion of sympathy. But it depends upon your ideology, it depends upon your doing this. Okay, it depends upon your the kind of Okay, yes, yes, you are saying very nicely. Is also you can just let me say one thing. You can very well understand in different terms. If we talk of similarly, when we talk of kindness, when we talk of affection, when we talk of endearment, when we talk of any sympathy, these are all related things. These are all related things. There are different opportunities. You can show your sympathy to any person. There are different opportunities. If there is any poor person, you can help him. This is also love. Okay. If you just care for somebody, is similarly a love. If you care about your family, is simply a love. Okay. Okay. It is simply a love. So, dear students, let me say this broader concept is actually here. Just we can extend it. We can extend it in one way or other way because there are some notions. There are some notions that will just. There are some best examples, best epitomes that can give us understanding about. That can show us the understanding about kindness, sympathy, love. So the question here is how to add values of kindness. We can just go in the second direction. For example, how we can adhere the value of kindness and what are the things, what are the situations, what are the reasons, how could we achieve, how could we just propagate the lessons of this kindness and love among people, among society, among cultures, among family, among neighborhood, among this what I mean say friendship. Okay, is simply what are the things, what kind of value should be there. What kind of value? Value, the value is a concept. There are, if we talk of norms, if we talk of values, if we talk of principles, you have to just help anybody. You have to. It should be on the legal reasons. It should be on the. There should be a kind of value behind that. This value you should follow that. You should chase that. You should follow the norms of different institutions. But that should be, for example, if you do some kind of goodness, you are performing a goodness for anybody, or you had a goodness, you are just feeling a goodness to anybody. It's also just relating to affection. It is also relating to endearment. It is also relating to kindness. It is also relating to mercy. Okay, it's not just you are erroneously helping one way or other way to anybody, and it leads to him to crisis or crash. That is not a form of love. It should be positive. For example, if you do help anybody, you should be positive. You should know that this help will just succor that person because he is a needy person. He needed, but it should not be just, for example, give and take like that. When there is give and take kind of exchange is there, it's not forming. It's not the kind of value of love. Okay. You need to be without objectives. It's not necessary just I had my selfish necessities, or so because of that I am just providing some kind of help. It's not love. So it's actually you need to understand the value. What are the values behind love? What are the values at the back of affection? What are the values at the back of kindness? What are the values at the back of merciful, to be merciful? Okay, you need to understand. It's based upon the, for example, you had some feelings. Heart is working. You had some feelings like how it should be positive. When you are sympathetic to anybody, you should be positive. You should not be just think that I will add some benefits. When you will think of that, it is not kind of love. It is a kind of what I mean to deceive. You are giving somebody or somebody else. Okay. So here I am focusing on kindness. I am focusing on love. I am focusing on affection. Okay. I am focusing on endearment. I am focusing on sympathy. These are the words that everybody has a kind of role as far as these words are concerned. Because we are human beings. Our nature demands these kind of what I mean to say actions. Okay, our nature demands all of these things because we are the. So is the just the how to adhere the values. How to adhere the values of love, kindness, sympathy. Okay. For example, where just schooling is there, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
There are moral lessons, there are ethical lessons are there. There are some kind of lessons that are just giving students awareness about how to have the values of love and kindness. Okay. Or you had the contents. You had in your if you talk of the syllabus, or you had the curriculum structure is there. It's all based upon there is being titled, it's being inclined. The kind of moral lessons are there. These kind of lessons, the kind of morality lessons on morality. Okay, lessons on ethics. These kind of things are also providing the value of. They are also giving you the comprehension, providing you a comprehension of value of love and kindness. Dear students, but besides that, there should be some practical aspects as well. For example, if you just observe or if you just utilize the kind of things, good things in the society, in your neighborhood, in the family, in your just friendship group, when you utilize all these things, it will just provide you the conscience. It will just provide you a kind of consciousness, and you'll be aware that your conscience will be satisfied, because when you will do the good work, when you do the work of kindness and love, it is automatically providing a kind of satisfied conscience. Okay, you will automatically feel that I did a good work, I just performed a good work. When you help somebody, is also providing a kind of conscience, your conscience is satisfied. Okay, similarly, if you do some kind of good activity, when you just face all these things in your life, you have the different opportunities. You will see all the options in the future course of time, or you will see in different institutions, you will see in different perspectives. All the things will just prevail. All these things will just have different. What I mean is, they will get time, and you will have the opportunities to perform the good activities in the world. Dear students, besides that, when we talk of the parents, they are the one of the, what I mean to say, just logic behind love and kindness. Okay. Similarly, there are some, you had some close relatives. They are helping you in one way or other way. These are the actually the what I mean to say, the logics behind love and affection. Or sometimes when father loves his child, you know, you must be aware, because you had been also the sons and daughters. Okay, you must be aware that how this bond of relationship is strong. So that is the kind of love. Okay. But we had different options. We use different institutional structures, or we use different institutions to just give tutelages and lessons on love, sympathy, morality, ethics. Okay, just how to be merciful, how to just adhere the values of love and kindness. We should provide different lessons in different institutions, in schools, in colleges, in universities. Okay, in seminars, in workshops. When all these things, you will practically utilize all these things, and just a kind of this very character would get developed among the people, or it will get among the society, or the future. We are the futures of the society. You are the futures of the society. When you had the good lessons regarding morality, regarding ethics, you must be aware, or you might be getting understanding and comprehension about the love and friendship. And this life is there are so many stages will come in your life. You will face different stages, and it's better just to be kind, to be helpful, to be just merciful to the society, and that is better than all the things. The worldly desires are there, materialistic perspective is there. You should not follow. You should not be just selfish and cunning, because these kind of things will just, it is demolishing, it is denunciating, or it is crushing you in one way or other way. You should be positive. You should be good to people. You should be helpful to people. You should be very merciful to people. You should be very merciful to the focus of the society. You should be merciful to other needy people, or the people who need some support. You should be very helpful and mercy for the. You should just provide. You should have the understanding or the comprehension. You should have the conscience, a satisfied conscience at that time, to help somebody or some others in one way or other way. Dear students, you will have so many lessons, or you will get in one way or other way. There are so many things will prevail in your life, and we are expecting, and everybody is expecting. I hope you will just in one way or other way will try to be kind and try to be optimistic as well. Okay. So any question? Can you just give me some examples? Any person, just how you, what are the things that adhere, what are the values, or how we should adhere the value of kindness? Now, anybody among you? If we discuss, or if we just focus on the topics, there are so many things. There are what I mean miscellaneous exercise. If we delineate here, they will give us the, just make us aware about how to adhere the values of love and kindness. But I hope you will also help me in one way or other way to just to make the context clear. Anybody among you? Can you just Mumin, you stand up. You stand up. Come here. Just a minute. How can you just adhere the value of love and kindness?
You should go with non-violence.
Very good.
Just
Look.
non-violence. With this non-violence, we get value of kindness and love.
Very good. One more point. When you are non-violent, when you follow violence, it is denunciating or it is creating fuss. Okay. When you choose what I mean to say non-violence, it's automatically creating the situation of love and affection. It signifies you are merciful and kind. Okay. Some other pointers.
I'll give you an example.
Okay, you can give an example as well.
When British invited Gandhi.
Look. Yes.
When British invited
Yes.
Gandhiji.
Yes.
Gandhiji had non-violence at that time.
He followed the concept of non-violence. What was that? He thought that what I mean to say, propagate love and affection. We should focus on violence.
So British.
We should focus on non-violence. Sorry, we should focus on non-violence. And this non-violence actually is this love and this actually the one of the character of love and kindness. Okay. So because of that very non-violence, we got freedom. Okay. It was one of the character. Some other examples. Anybody among you? Come here. You say you come here. Stand up. How to adhere love and kindness? Come here. Some example you can be talk in Kashmiri or Urdu, whatever. Anybody among you?
We should follow non-violence.
Non-violence. Mumin has already delineated how this non-violence is actually adhering the concept of love and kindness.
We should not fight each other.
We should not fight each other. Okay. He's saying we should not fight each other. This is very good. So when you normally have to resolve any problem, you will resolve it with love and affection. Okay. There are so many, just what I mean to say, the challenges. There are so many things. Or you have to resolve the things in one way or other because life is full of challenges. You have to face different situations. So in different situations, if you will follow love, that is better than non-violence. You should not quarrel. You should not fight each other. So this boy is saying that fighting each other, we should avoid fighting. When we avoid fighting, it is creating. Obviously, it is the what I mean to say, sign of love. Anybody among you? Anybody voluntarily stand up. Don't make me embarrassed. Please. This embarrassment is not good. You should be active students. Anybody among you? Stand up, you. Come here. Come here. Like good. We should not threat people. You should not threat. For example, so many threats, or when there is any kind of fight, the kind of threats, obviously, it's also just a genuine thing that to, what I mean to say, that propagate love and to avoid threats and other things is also provide it just signifying the idea of love and kindness. Some other things, just stand up. Good. You stand up. Don't laugh. Why are you laughing? You stand up. Hey, listen. You listen here. Say whatever language you want to choose. You can say. You can talk of family. You can talk of. Do you have any idea? Do you have any brother or any sister? How are you just treating all these brothers and sisters in your family? With love or with? Huh? Do you help them in your family? For example, if they are trying to say something or they are just trying for any help, they are saying just help me in one way. Are you helping them? No, you are not helping. That means, look, you had different things. You will just focus on, when you will focus on different opportunities, you will observe all the life should be full of love and affection. Okay, love and affection is the only thing that is just that will resolve the things, that will resolve the problems. Okay, that will resolve. There should be the kind of environment that should be full of love, affection, kindness. when these kind of things will prevail in our life, when these kind of things will prevail in our environment, is actually creating a kind of order. Everybody is happy. You feel, everybody will feel pleasure. Okay, okay. Are you getting me? So in the next lecture, I think in the next lecture I will just took everybody, and just everybody will help me among you, just to come here and say one or two sentence reasons that are the logics behind propagating love and kindness. But everybody has to just delineate 2 sentences or 3 sentences, okay, in favor of love and kindness. Okay, will you help me? Yes. Okay, inshallah in the next lecture we will talk.